Czechoslovakia. Good evening. Welcome to the November 12th Wednesday edition. I'm Scott Leisure. I really hope everyone had an awesome week. My hope for you, my crew, my tribe, my posse is that something in the last week caused you to smile, caused you to appreciate something in your life. Scott, I smiled about something almost every day. So what? I really don't want to start Wednesday edition tonight as a Debbie Downer, but there are people walking around out there. You probably were standing next to one in line at some point this week. There are some people out there that don't have something to smile about on days, right? Sometimes longer than a day. Remember last week? Remember what month we are in, right, people? That's right. It's National Gratitude Month. Amen for gratitude. I want you all to try something this week, okay? The next time that you're like stuck in traffic, the guy 2 cars in front of you is on his phone through the green arrow and it pushes you to make that snap yellow light decision. The next time something like that happens, think about the people that aren't smiling about anything that day. And then think about the last time that something made you smile. I bet when you think of that thing, it will at least be on the same day. That, my friends, is gratitude. And it's not, man, I'm grateful I'm not the guy that doesn't have something to smile about. It's, man, look at all of the things I have to smile about. So, I have a mild case of anxiety towards the gym. Some of you may know this, all right? I can happily say it's easing though. Amen. But one thing that has helped me ease my anxiety towards the gym is I need to remain grateful that I can even get to the gym because some people can't. So if I'm at the gym and I see like four mofos not wiping down the equipment, or there's that one dude that has like 3 sets of free weights next to him and he's only like using one, or I see the person on their phone having their loud conversation. Yeah, seriously, like once a month, I see that. When any of that happens, I need to accept it for what it is and be grateful that I can actually be at the gym getting some cardio and bettering my health, right? It can be challenging for some people to get in that mindset. That mindset is even foreign to some people. Keep reminding yourself daily about the things in your life you're grateful for, people. Today's the 12th. So you can sit down and make a list of 12 things you're grateful for. Okay, here's another one. I know I've mentioned it before. Go down the alphabet and letter by letter, think of something you're grateful for. A, I'm grateful for art. B, I'm grateful for my bed. C, I'm grateful for cash. Cash. People, you know it. You know it's coming every week. Cash Friday's in 2 days. Please remember to get your cash out of the bank and help keep it in circulation. Support some local art. Surely you know someone making jewelry or painting or a local business. Amen for being grateful for cash. Cha-ching. Okay. Since I let you in on the gym anxiety, here's another one. And I have to say it how it comes out of my mouth. So I apologize in advance. Fucking snakes. I have seriously had panic attacks from snakes. I learned the other day that 2025 is the year of the snake. Here are some other recent snake years, okay? 2001, 1989, 1977, 1965, 1953, and 1941. So, if you were born in any of those years, you are seen as intelligent, intuitive, and charming. Look at you. You're also persistent and capable of achieving goals. Okay, there's one thing I can seriously say that is kind of cool about snakes. And that is that they shed their skin, right? You see people, snakes represent rebirth, transformation, adapting new realities, and letting go of the past. Really cool stuff. So, as we are creating our gratitude alphabet list, it should also make it easy for us to look at some things in our lives that aren't on that list that are holding us back. Are there some lingering defects that we need to address and release? What habits, tribes, or activities are no longer, let's say, carrying our frequency? Ask yourself, are there some of those that I can shed? And once I shed these things, what do I want to do with the extra space I just freed up? I hope everyone's picking up what I'm laying down. 2026 is the year of the horse, about a month and a half away, right? The year of the horse brings movement. So let's all get some of this shit shed, and figure out our next move because we have movement starting in 2026. Amen for the year of the snake, but maybe not for like actual snakes, right? The movement of the approval rating moved back down this past week from a 184 the week before to a 132 last week. And you know what? I'm grateful for the fact I can create a Wednesday edition that can even have an approval rating. Amen. So far, in not even half of the podcast, I'm grateful for the podcast itself, the fact I can go to the gym, the fact that snakes shedding skin can teach me valuable life lessons. Grateful for my tribe, grateful for cash, art, and my bed. Bam. 7 things right there, people. Let's see if I can find something grateful in the next story about a company by the name of Savor. Okay, this company is founded in 2022. Savor takes carbon dioxide from air and hydrogen from water to produce the same kinds of fat molecules found in milk, cheese, beef, and vegetable oils. Mm, mm. I'm going to give you 0 guesses as to who is helping to fund this company. Okay. I'll give you one hint. How's that? He's one of the richest guys in the world, and it's not Elon. There. I gave you 2 hints. Yeah, that guy. Did you know that the name of Bill Gates' private plane is Guilty Pleasure? Nothing creepy there at all. Epstein. So, Bill Gates has backed millions of dollars into this company. This company is making this carbon butter, and crazy as it seems, it sounds like it's the real deal, people. Michelin restaurants are using it. Savor opened a 25,000 square foot pilot production facility in Batavia, Illinois. It has an initial capacity, get this, to produce metric tons of fat. That's better than the two band names from last week, Metric Tons of Fat. The company also recently expanded its research and its development capabilities at its San Jose, California headquarters. The startup is able to legally sell its alternative fats in the US after achieving a self affirmed, generally recognized as safe designation from the Food and Drug Administration. I know, right? Should I repeat that? A self affirmed, generally recognized as safe designation from the FDA. Check this out. A self affirmed, generally recognized as safe designation is a process where a company's qualified experts independently determine that a substance is safe for use in food without notifying the Food and Drug Administration. So the company just brings in its own qualified researchers, and the FDA signs off on it, it sounds like. What could go wrong? I mean, the title should tell you all you really need to know. Self affirmed, generally recognized as safe. What the fuck? Seriously. What if I told you, though, that it will all be okay? There's a guy that is working to put an end to it. Let's bring this crazy, raven meditating SOB in. That's right. Our guy RFK is working towards making it mandatory to notify the FDA before designating food ingredients under this approval they've been doing. Amen for RFK. Amen. I really hope he can get that accomplished. He's done a lot. Let's hope he can continue, right? While we're on the topic of food, I saw something online the other day claiming that the Rockefeller Foundation created the 3 meal a day concept. I'll tell you though, I didn't find anything to back that up. Oh, newsflash. A newsflash into Wednesday edition. How about that? You don't need 3 meals a day. It's okay as long as you're hitting your numbers. But the problem is that people don't hit their numbers. People also get this idea that dinner has to be this huge meal, an event. You really shouldn't eat big meals in the evening. We all know this, right? Yet a lot of people do. Quick reminder, November is also National Diabetes Awareness Month, people. Eating late at night can also disrupt your circadian rhythm. Circadian. It really isn't the best for you to eat a big meal and lay around either. Yet a lot of us do. I'm talking like regularly. Yeah, on Thanksgiving, everyone will pig out and slug around. I get it. People, you can get all of your numbers in by 4 o'clock and maybe have a light snack later in the day. If you're feeling bloated, sluggish, irritable, winded, look at what you're putting in your body, people. Your overall health starts in your gut. Just saying. Hey, what's that Scott talking about on that Wednesday thing tonight? Oh, he's just telling us what to eat again. People, it's only because I love you and I want us all living productive, healthy lives. Amen for proper gut health, right? So it's been like what? A little over 2 months since the Kirk assassination? Doesn't it seem like a lot longer, people? A horrible event, right? Witnessed by a ton of people. I found it personally sad because all this guy was doing was exercising his freedoms, right? And I think for the most part, he followed his heart, his beliefs. He remained vigilant. Amen for being vigilant. But didn't you get a little suspicious when all these weird tidbits started coming out, like the alleged Israeli cell phones, the construction on the site, the tunnels, the fact the type of gun used would have done a lot more damage than it did? I would even go out on a fence and say that some people even think the guy is still alive. No one knows where his body is, no autopsy, all of it. And then there's Erica Kirk. Now, people, we preach constantly on Wednesday edition to do your own research and form your own opinions. I just want to go down a quick list of Erica Kirk rumors. So there's a rumor she started a Christian dating app. She's been linked to child trafficking. There's a rumor she sued The View. I guess there's something out there about a big wire transfer she received right before the shooting. Almost $500,000, people. People, I guess what I'm getting at is there's a lot of really crazy stories out there circulating. I can tell you that I don't believe that the furry trans nerd kids scaled up the building, popped off one kill shot, climbed back off the building, assembling, reassembling a gun at different points, and then casually disappeared into the neighborhood and got a blizzard at DQ. And I also know that if we heard the real story, it would be more unbelievable than all of the stories out there put together. The reality, though, is this event happened in the heart of Utah, of all places, and it could very well happen again. People, use your freedoms to research and form your own opinions. Amen. I hope maybe you took one thing from the podcast tonight. Hopefully. Because if you took one thing from the podcast tonight, then I have something to be grateful for today. Amen. Don't forget to message me too if you want an extra large t-shirt. But remember, you have to post a picture of you in the t-shirt on Instagram, and you have to tag me in it. Okay? Deal? Deal. Keep cash alive and Google these three things this week, people. Okay. Number one, Google generally recognized as safe designation. Number two, Google circadian rhythm. And some of you out there just really need to Google gym etiquette. Okay. Just saying. Remember also, the price we pay for associating with the wrong people is enough reason for us to be stricter about who we keep in our circles, right? Right, Scott. Okay. Tonight's top 5 songs. The top 5 songs from November 12th, 1988. Let's do this. Number 5, One Moment in Time, Whitney Houston. Meh. If we're going to talk about Whitney, we ought not ever forget her words. Crack is whack. Number 4, Bad Medicine, Bon Jovi. Another meh. This countdown sucks so far. Number 3, The Locomotion, Kylie Minogue. What's happening with this crappy countdown? 0 out of 3. Number 2, Kokomo, the Beach Boys, from the Tom Cruise movie Cocktail. Is it just me, or are the songs on this list getting worse as we get closer to number 1? All right. The number 1 shitty song from November 12th, 1988, Wild Wild West, The Escape Club. I honestly think One Moment in Time is the best of all these songs. And that is me exercising my freedom of choice, people, right? Be safe, People, please stay real. All right. Be cool. Trust your instincts. Stay grateful. And don't get trafficked. Wednesday edition every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Instagram, YouTube, and scottleisure.com. Just subscribe to the YouTube, people. Amen. And be strong. Thank you. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take it to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo? We'll get there fast, and then we'll take it slow. God, awful time.